You have to get into that mindset of those people. When I read about, say, the Russian revolutionaries or the revolutionaries of that era, like Rosa Luxemburg, Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, Leon Trotsky, they don't even think about death. It's not a factor. They have a historic, I'm serious now, I know them very well. I doubt there's anybody in the world who has read that literature as closely as myself. They have a historic mission. They are the agents, as they saw it. They are the agents of socialist revolution. There is no cognizance whatsoever of dying for the cause. Rosa Luxemburg, in one of her letters, she has a very extensive correspondence, and in one of her letters to a friend, she says, when I die, I want it to be in a street fight, at my post, or in prison. That's what she said. And she absolutely believed it. And she actually did die in all three. She was in prison during World War I. She was then released. She was in a street fight, and they murdered her, smashed her skull and so forth, and then threw her into the sea, and her body didn't wash up until 3 months ago. There's no cognizance of dying. That's just, to use the expression, it comes with the turf. Now, for our age cohort, for our milieu, that is incomprehensible. It's incomprehensible because we don't have a vision of, so to speak, an arc of history of which we're a part. We're atomized. We don't feel the sense of a cause, a mission, and an agentry of history. So when you read Nasrallah, I believe, this is my opinion, and there's no way to confirm it, and I may actually be disputed. I went in 2006 or 7, I'm not sure which. I went on a tour of South Lebanon with Hezbollah. They took me on a tour. And they took me to one of their headquarters. It was in this humongous mountain, and it had a deep hole in the ground, and you saw their spacious command and control center. And I was told at the time, I'm not a military person, so I can't confirm or deny, I was told that it could withstand an atomic bomb. Why do I mention it? When I first heard that Nasrallah was killed, I didn't believe it. I said, that's crazy. Why would he go to the Dahya? Israel has been bombing the Dahya all week. And everybody knows that the Dahya is filled with spies, agents, and so forth. Why would he go there? He would go to the mountain. It's like deep in the ground of this human. Why would he go? And then it slowly occurred to me. Number one, all of his comrades had been killed at that point. All of the people he had struggled with for his entire adult life are now dead. Number two, he had command responsibility. He was the general secretary. So all the setbacks that they suffered in the past 2 weeks, he had to accept that he was, as general secretary, in part responsible. Number three, I think he was exhausted. 32 years as the head of Hezbollah, every day a new crisis. Always Israel's looking to assassinate him, not being able to walk freely outside in the fresh air. I think he was tired. And I think he wanted to die among his people.